Right. So my thoughts is what's next for America? We face, let me get all this stuff out the way. We facing a terrible time right now. We're looking at this thing and we just don't know. We see a lot of rioting. We see a lot of looting. We see a lot of protesting as relates to uh, nonviolence and violence protesting. So what's next? What's the next move? What will be the next angle? Um, my thing is we got to find a way. We must find a way. We have to come to some type of solution. Now, when we contextualize it as United States doing the United States things, I can only look at it from this lens that it have to be a way whereas we come to a conclusion that either we separate ourselves from the masses and as a black brother do we look at it and say okay is it only the infrastructure somebody told me once that the system the system itself was never designed for those who look like me. So it's never the system being broken. It's just the fact that the system itself was never something that we thought that will appear in these lights, that would appear in these fashions, that would appear in this glow, that would appear in the hate that's going on throughout the America. Now, there are people that like to take advantages of certain situations, love to look at it and say to themselves, how how that they can be of the actual as we say this profit levels of this. How can I profit from this? Where do we go from here? Man, oh man. And I love this country. We love this world. We love to see hopes and loves and adulations to the nations that everything uh, can come out on top. Nevertheless, when we look at the full picture, everything seems grim. Everything. And I've been bouncing back and forth. Do I talk on these things or do I just sit back and just let it go? Let it go. And everybody say, man, those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Well, I will say this channel, I'm finna talk about it. I know how this thing looks. We know how this thing goes from here. We seen we seen these things before, and there's no resolutions to it. It's just us being tossed to the wind, tossed to the fire. It's sad. It is flat out sad when we think about it. Where do we go from here? What's next? How many buildings going to be burned down? How many black lives going to be murdered? How many people are going to be left without jobs? What about this COVID situation? How can we overcome, this situation whereas at one point everybody telling the government telling everybody stay inside, the local state attorneys and political agendas, everybody stay inside, the businesses, hey, do not go outside. You can catch this COVID. Now when you look at it, now when you see it, you're saying to yourself, man, everybody not staying outside now. That's the craziest thing of it all. How can we overcome the places that we are at now? How can we overcome the pitfalls that we are seeing now? All throughout the media, same old things happening over and over and over again. I don't know. I definitely do not know. where we go from here. It's sad. It is. It is flat out sad. And the sun will shine again. Tomorrow will be tomorrow. The world will continue to spin. And we'll be still talking about this over and over again. Where will we go? Where do we go? It's crazy. Flat out crazy. And I know exactly how this thing goes from here as it relates to me talking about it. How can I change the people mind? Like I said, those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. And it is what it is. I'm trying to figure this thing out. How can I bring things back to reality? It's hard. It's troubling when you think about it. It is flat out troubling. That's all the thoughts that I have on this topic. I really appreciate those who's watching. This will be the new channel. I know that the channel have tons of information already on it. Nevertheless, we will see how we can grow this one. We'll see how we can get people back to speaking on these topics. Where will we go? Peace.